Splatoon 3 will be a game of imagination, with no limits on what will happen. Anything could be added, for the worse or for the better. So I'm going to list things I want, which will probably all be for the worse. Hello guys, Fakesome is back, and better than ever. I have many videos coming out that I can't wait for you guys to watch. Make sure to check the description for special treats, and let's get on with the video. Apartments. Oh, how much I dread for this to be added. This was a highly anticipated feature because of an Easter egg in Splatoon 1, and the fact that the Squid Sisters live in apartments. Some optimists think that the Splatoon 3 trailer is automatically revealing this, but I don't think it's very likely. We know Nogami already has experience with this because of Animal Crossing, so why not put it in Splatoon? It would also be so cool to design an apartment and maybe even display your weapons. Second, I think you should be able to choose how you appear in the Splatland, instead of sticking to the color you were assigned to in your last match, so your gear and your hair can look more fresh. I think that it would be really cool for the community who likes the game for the lore, mechanics, style, and premise, and isn't very talented at the game itself and plays it for other reasons. I am definitely a mix of every type of person who plays. I like playing the game and I'm skilled, but I also like the premise, the lore, the mechanics, and the style. So I see why many people would want this. Third, I really hope the story mode is unique this time around. I don't want to have to fight Octavio in an Octobot again. I know that Callie being the final boss was a cool climax, but it would be so cool if the story mode was more lore-based, like Octo expansion. Also, I think that Nintendo should give the story mode more replay value, such as making the hero weapons different from other weapons, getting rewards in sea snails, and maybe a piece of gear for when you 100% it. But I get how this will be hard because the story mode is a tutorial for beginners, but I think they can combine the two ideas and make the perfect story mode. Also, I think more weapons could be added to the game, such as Umbrella, but it doesn't have a shield, but to make up for that it shoots faster, pretty much a shotgun, or an ink brush that has two sides, one that functions like a normal brush, and the other side that erases ink. It could be really cool for turf wars and splat zones. A special they could add is a melee weapon that can do a devastating one-shot, pretty much like that sword from Fortnite. And a sub-weapon that functions like a curling bomb, but absorbs ink and makes the bomb bigger. If it gets smaller if the area is not turfed or covered with enemy ink. Or that same weapon could function like the brush, like I mentioned, and just simply erase ink. We need it to be easier for you to play with friends. They can fix this by allowing us to create a turf war lobby with your friends and having people join after, because you always have to wait until the match is over to join your friend's server. It's so hard to get in quick enough. For Splatfest, they can make it so that when you leave the Splatfest battle, your friends don't have to leave too for you to join back, because one DC and the squad is broken for 10 minutes. For Salmon Run, they could do the same thing, and also make Salmon Run a 24/7 thing. But I think that's all for easy multiplayer. Finally, I think there should be more gear for accomplishing things, such as people seeing the golden toothpick in the second game as a trophy and to stay away from anyone wearing it. But Inner Agent 3 isn't really that hard. Yes, I know it's very challenging, but it's not as hard as getting a golden stamp on weapons and getting max money or level 99. So I think there should be more options for rewarded gear, and definitely give them really good abilities. That's all for today. This is my hopes and wishes for the third Splatoon. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe. Also, check the description for many cool treats, such as my Switch friend code, a poll for what my next video should be about, and more videos made by me. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh, by the way, do you guys like my pet rock? His name's Tyson. He has one eye and a mouth. He's 1.5 years old in rock years and 2 weeks old in human years. Don't mind my very unorganized bed.